I'm TechLens, and I'm here at the Boot Up Labs office, and I've got the CEO, Howie Wu, who's started a company called Layerboom. Layerboom. It's a wicked name. I actually love this company name. Now, they're all about cloud computing. They're providing services at a time when the industry is really changing. So, Howie, thank you for joining us here today. And why don't you tell me a little bit more about Layerboom and what you guys are up to?
Yes, Layerboom actually powers cloud computing. And the thing about Layerboom is we see this huge shift in the hosting industry. Layerboom is by nature a software company, and we provide a turnkey virtual private server solution for hosting companies.
So you saw a need for this because there's a huge change happening out there on the web. In the past, we've stored data on our own servers. We've accessed software from our own computers, and a lot of people are still doing that today. This is shifting.
Yes. And it's shifting in the sense that if you think about doing business, say not even 10 years ago, 3 years ago, you're a small, medium-sized business, you would have to go out and buy, let's say, 10 servers to fill up your own cluster, put it in a data center in a co-location, pay $3 to $4 grand a month on top of that, and hire an IT manager to manage all this infrastructure for you. Today, if you spin up a simple virtual server and have a data center do managed VPS for you, your cost is maybe in the range of $500 a month. So you can obviously see from a business perspective the huge amount of cost savings and lowering that barrier of entry for anybody out there with a good website or web application idea, how much easier it is for us to do that.
Now, would you say that, so in the past, you probably had to be a lot more technical and a lot more geeky in order to manage these things, but the stuff that you're providing is actually giving people that aren't necessarily all that technical, it's putting the power back in their hands. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely. It's all about power to the people. And one of the things that we deeply believe is internet shouldn't be reserved for the geeks and the techies, right? 10 years ago, only companies had websites. Today, you know, grandmas have their own blogs. So where is all this content going and being stored? As the internet becomes more user-friendly, for example, our service is purely, you can control a server from a simple web browser. So you could do your login. If you're a sysadmin, this is a thing of beauty for you. You could be sitting on the beach with your iPhone, and you could go and log in and manage all your server cluster.
I love that. I absolutely love that. So, what kind of companies, I mean, first of all, if people are interested in learning more about cloud computing, it's a huge buzzword, not a lot of people really understand it. Can you quickly describe in your own words what cloud computing is?
Yes.
In a simplified way.
For us, cloud computing is the next wave of revolution. If you look back at the computing history over the last 50 years, we all know about 20, 30 years ago, the computational power was in the hands of IBM mainframes. Everybody had a little, monitor station that all the computational power is generated through mainframes. And then with Moore's law, we know that semiconductor basically doubles its performance, half its price in 18 months. So in the last 20 years, we see that computational power shift from a centralized location in mainframe onto our fingertips today in the form of laptops and netbooks. However, with cloud computing, it's all about putting that data in a centralized yet decentralized environment. Centralized in the sense that it could be centralized in a huge data center somewhere like Amazon's cloud, where they have tons of servers, but decentralized in the sense that you can manage this huge, incredible infrastructure at your fingertips.
So, someone wants more information on Layerboom. Your website is?
www.layerboom.com.
Awesome. And if you're interested in hearing more from Howie. Let's call you Huey. I like to nickname people as we go along.
Huey works. I'll be one of the three Donald Ducks.
Oh, no, I don't want to do that to you. Anyway, if you're interested in hearing more from Howie, he will be speaking at the F5 Expo at the Canada Convention Center on April 7th. He can tell you more about Layerboom there and how things are changing, because it's a few months away, so everything changes super fast. So he'll have
this business.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thanks for joining us today.
All right, thank you. I look forward to meeting all of you.